starting to get to me. The wind is hitting us in the face. Winter hiking, things can change so quickly. Good morning. We are going on a little adventure in the snow. We're hiking up to a yurt for the night, and this is just one of my favorite winter activities because you kind of get to hike and backpack and then not really camp, but sort of. You get to be in the yurt and have a nice fire in the wood burning stove. So it's going to be so cozy and just a fun little getaway from the city. And the first thing I noticed when we got out here is just, it is so quiet. And I love it. So we got a 7-mile hike that away, and that's what we're up to. Well, let's get going. The snow is just sparkling, but look at this. This is the coolest thing. I don't even know how this happens. I think it has to be pretty cold. Wow, that is so cool. Can you see the detail in this? I am already taking layers off. A lot of stuff for one night. A lot of extra layers in case the weather changes. You really never know in the mountains, like it is supposed to snow, so I want to make sure I have, you know, the gear to adjust for that, but woo, the sun is strong. We're more than halfway, over 4 miles in, so we're gonna take a little break for lunch. Oh, yeah. So, whew, I brought some sandwiches. Made these this morning at home. And it's one of the fun things about hiking in the winter like this is you just don't really have to worry about keeping things cold because it's like hovering around freezing out here. The last hour, all I could think about was this sandwich. Took off my outer layer of pants because it's not windy and it's not wet, so I really don't need those right now. And I think this will be good. It's crazy how warm you get when you're hiking, and just like regulating my temperature is just a fine balancing act. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but way over there there's a hill, and that's where we're going. Whoa.
I was lost in a dream when the fire in my heart said an open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose.
Way down. More. There. Yurt.
This is the first time we see it. We're, roughly a mile or so. Just up there at the base of that hill. Woohoo! I cannot wait to get there. Whew. Let's roll.
This year I'm going to start a new chapter. Ignore the tears and only write down the laughter and open rose. I've already found sunlight.
I'm not gonna lie, that last mile starting to get to me when I could see the yurt let's get in there. I'll give you a tour. I'm gonna show you the whole thing. Whew. It's got some height to it. Wow. I love this. It's such a fun way to enjoy the winter. Woo! I know you've been waiting for this. Let's go get a tour of the outhouse before it gets dark. To the outhouse we go. So one of the things with the yurts, especially is more of a challenge in the winter, is that you gotta go put your boots on, your jackets, and walk over to the outhouse. Which right now is actually not that bad because it's cold and it's gonna get cold as the night goes on, but at least it's not snowing. Last year when we went to a yurt, it was so cold, full on blizzard, windy, snowy, and you had to like trudge through snow to get to the outhouse, but it's just over here. Danger, no open flames. It's a crucial warning. All right. Oh, that stinks. Oh. Okay.
It's also got these nice little peepholes.
There you have it. The most beautiful view this whole trip, right? I guess that's all I really gotta show you for now. Yurt, where you go poop. And that's the deal. That's what it's like. Wood in here. This thing cranking hot. Now we're just going to unpack, and I do have quite a lot of stuff here for one night, but I want to show you something that is a bit ridiculous to bring backpacking. However, I have come to enough yurts in the winter to know that this is an essential thing to bring. It is slippers. These are a bit excessive, but they are so nice to have in the yurt because you don't want to wear your boots all the time. Also this yurt, they're very adamant that you do not wear your boots in here. And so it's nice just to have something warm to put on your feet. So that is one of my luxury items on this trip. I did bring a pot. Every yurt that I've been to has different stuff and is in different conditions. So I just brought my own pot just to be safe. Got lots of snacks, lots of cheese and salami. That's the fun stuff, really. The rest of this is just kind of clothing and whatnot. Yeah, this is the life. There's a decent amount of height there. Off to get some water or snow. I'm looking for the yellow snow because that's the best drinking water. Just kidding. Huh. This is gonna melt down to like not a whole lot. So this is my beef for later. For dinner, got a little sour cream there. It is just above freezing in here now, so slowly warming up. We're gonna do some crossword puzzles. Can we do easy? Time for dinner. We have the pot that we're gonna cook in and the stove. This is gonna be so easy. I'm really excited about this meal because I'm just doing dirty rice. It's so nice because it just comes with everything you need to have like a nice flavorful meal. But I'm going to add in some diced onion and pepper, and I just did this at home yesterday. So again, I don't have to take out a cutting board or a knife. Like, it's just gonna be so easy. And then I also packed in a pound of beef, which has just been sitting in the snow out there, as you saw earlier, and some sour cream. Nick really loves sour cream. We buy the big Costco ones and go through it really quickly, so I knew I had to pack in a little bit of that for him. Let's get going. Oil in here and my veggies. So I'm just gonna cook the veggies. This is just an extra step, but I do feel like it really adds to the meal. This is gonna be really good. I got my beef in here. It's been browning, already smells and looks amazing. And then now we're gonna get the rice in there. It's gonna go right in there. 2.5 cups of water. And as usual, my pot is barely going to be big enough, but I think it'll work. And then I'm gonna cover it with a plate and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. It's done. Take a look at this. That is so good.
Hardly gargantuan. Tiny.
Gargantuan is such a funny word.
Delicate hue.
To end out the day, I packed in a Tony's Chocoluni bar. This is my favorite chocolate. It's so good, so I always buy it when it's on sale. So we're gonna snack on that while we do a crossword puzzle. It's kind of funny that this is my idea of a good time. It's just sitting by a fire and doing a crossword puzzle, eating some chocolate. So we're gonna enjoy the rest of the night, and then I think that's it. I'll see you in the morning, right? Oh man, it's just below freezing in here. Actually, that sounds like really cold. It's not that cold in here, but I do want to go outside, check out the view, see what the weather's like. Oh dear, We are packed up just like that, and now we're gonna start hiking. It's definitely a little bit colder than it was yesterday because the sun is not out as much. Starting with some more layers. We'll see if I have to take these off. But yeah, ready for the 7-mile trek back to the car. Woo! It's chilly today. It is quite a bit colder and windier than yesterday, and we're hiking this way and the wind is hitting us in the face, so it's just crazy. Like, winter hiking, things can change so quickly. Overall, I feel pretty warm. My cheeks are kind of cold, but I'm feeling pretty good. It's just hiking into the wind is always a little bit harder. So we got a ways to go. I don't know if it's better or worse that you can see the road like for miles ahead. I don't know. Off we go. My bar is like frozen. Oh man. My sunglasses keep fogging up.
That was a hill.
There was like a pretty long uphill. But now I see the car. Woohoo! There's some snowmobilers that just passed. That would have been so much easier. Okay, we are back at the car. We just made some bone broth to warm us up because like the second I stop moving, I get cold. So we're gonna head home now. Overall, this is such a fun trip. That's not my favorite yurt that I've ever been to. I don't think I would go back to that one, but it was still a really fun trip. And Nick and I have been talking for years about building a yurt one day. So it's really fun for us to go to these different yurts and see and experience them and kind of, you know, talk about the things that we would do differently or whatnot. So it was really fun. I'm really tired and ready to get home. My favorite part was honestly seeing the ice like at the very beginning when we were hiking yesterday. That was one of my highlights of this whole trip because that is pretty rare to see. It's completely gone now. As we were getting back to the car, there's no evidence of that. What was your favorite part?
Dinner.
Nick's favorite part was dinner. Is anyone surprised? That dinner was really good and really easy. So overall, yeah, just such a fun trip. I feel so happy. Got some exercise, some time outside, and it was really good. Last year's yurt was so epic. It was so cold. It was like single digits. A snowstorm came through. The yurt was so cool. The stove was awesome and it was really big. And we got it so hot in that yurt, I was wearing like a t-shirt. So that video is here if you want to check that one out. And I'll see you in the next one.
Look at that.